Human rights together.
But the conviction of the many.
Soldiers also, the current policy and the way it's set up is that they can only go back 1 year to provide relief. Fairly treated there also.
And I'm sure I'm over my time, Mr. Chairman. On that final point,
it's critically important that not only for the reasons that we want American taxpayers' dollars to be spent effectively, but for the benefit and bring security to the people there to allow the refugees and the internally displaced persons.
Fairness of those.
We're surrounding the gully. This place. Coming to be know the person down in the open area.
My unit, they didn't want to get in contact.
The Army and the Navy and the Air Force and the Marines were behind me. So I ask you today, please don't
When the new leaders of Iraq need support, it is now.
and all of them are not so worried about the suffering of the people. Even though we don't want to discuss politics, we want to discuss the suffering and the humanitarian crisis. We must be mindful.
The congressional inquiry was put on the back burner. They were actually moved to the back of the information on how things were moving through the hospital. It was part of my job.
Cambodian, Bosnian, Rwandan, but no more. A few months ago, as I stood in the Kunanga refugee camp in eastern Chad, teeming with refugees from Darfur, 3-year-old Darfur boy,
if they could be treated at home, they had 6 months worth of TRICARE, the medical unit as assistant NCOIC of Kunanga.
Doing all we can to have a regulatory environment that allows for that. But it's equally true on the broadcast.
You're from against me first and
Nobody's calling about the Rwandans. We had a movement to protect endangered species. We never had a movement to protect
Body army was to suck it up. Could you please describe the attitude of people?
We are committed to taking action through the United Nations to try and restore stability. I think getting the UN to the point where it can administer these kinds of sanctions programs effectively.
She was confused as well. She said, you know, we're getting all these phone calls to my congressional office about the endangered gorillas and the endangered apes, but nobody's calling about the people. Nobody's calling about the Rwandans.
That their case
We had
heard,
a movement
wavered,
to protect endangered
I think that
species.
was a step in the right direction. Some of the authority granted, but there's additional soldiers also. Things that the current policy and the way it's set up is that they can only go back 1 year to provide relief. So soldiers, if you're released from active duty and a year is passed, you're no longer eligible. You know, we've offered another
with the higher price, which means you've got to look for more production. And there are several ways you can do this. The senator from Illinois scoffed at Anwar, saying it's only 3% of world supply. Do you realize how much 3% of the world supply is? That's huge. That's as much oil as Iraq produces.
So
the industry has invested nearly $109 billion in 2004, and while the numbers aren't into 2005 yet, for the first 3 quarters, it showed investment spending was 28% higher than in the first 3 quarters of the previous year. And it's